Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon. And it got cold again. I thought it was going to get warm. It's a cold day now. Where's the sunshine? Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 5. A wise man is strong, and a man of knowledge increases power. A wise man is strong. The strength of wisdom is a blessing. And the wisdom that we're looking for is not going to be obtained through experience. Wisdom that comes from God. And there's a difference between wisdom and knowledge that comes from the tree of life, the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and the wisdom that comes from the tree of life. So God provides for us the tree of life knowledge. It's the same kind of tree of life that we was to eat in the Garden of Eden. But Adam and Eve chose to eat the tree of knowledge of good and evil. They were not able to manage the responsibility of knowing the wrong aspects of reality. And as a result of that, they became contaminated. But when we gain or glean the wisdom that comes from God, it brings us an incredible strength because it empowers us in all kinds of wonderful ways. So it says, a wise man is strong. A man of knowledge increases power. And today we live in a world of information is where the power is. And people want to know everything. Knowledge, of pursuing knowledge. This sense of trying to find out exactly how it all happens and how it all works. And we think that if we know it, then we can control it. And there is a sense, it's true that knowing something will enable you to have a great confidence about the thing that you know. But the wisdom that comes from the tree of knowledge of good and evil is different from the tree that comes from the knowledge and wisdom that comes from the tree of good and evil. Brothers and sisters, God wants us to not rely on our own understanding. God wants us to enrich our lives by allowing us to eat from the tree of life, the fruit of heaven, that sense of being blessed by God because we are gnawing on the truth that God has revealed to us. And that is what makes us strong. And that is what empowers us. Because in the time of uncertainty, we will have the ability to apply what we know. And in that knowing, we will gain victory. So enjoy eating from the tree of knowledge that comes from God and turn away from the knowledge that comes from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, which will poison you. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great evening, a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.